Welcome back to Tripping with Charlie, where our journey continues through Belize. My host Nina knows the local area and Belize extensively and organises all sorts of tours and activities. And before I did anything too extreme, she took me to a local Mayan chocolate maker to learn about the origins of chocolate.
Well, hello.
Hi, Nina. How do you call it? Correct. This is what it looks like now. Ferment. It has a very strong smell. Alright? It's just a fraction of what fermenting is all about. Sun-dried, you can go ahead, take a bean and you can chew it. You actually realize that you get a very dark chocolate flavor. You can eat it with the shell. So by that doing is that we take this and we roll this mano over the cacao bean. What we want, we should get it into like a paste.
This is what I've been mushing up here. It's really runny, doesn't it? Yeah.
So we're gonna add a bit of warm water. So the calabash, 100% pure chocolate. We add roughly about 2 ounces of water. The idea is supposed to be a thick boiling drink, consumed religiously, and was only served for the elite Mayan.
Something that's been done for thousands and thousands of years.
Correct. Alright, so that's your first. And then we are going to add chili peppers.
I was literally buzzing from all that natural cacao, but it made me realise just how modified and sugary chocolate is today. A few days later, I headed into the jungle so I could go and see the work that happens at Black Rock Lodge, a local renowned eco-lodge.
I'm going on a 4-hour hike up through the mountains with Diego, who's just left me on the other side of the river. He's over there. And he's going to teach me all about the local area and some of the wildlife.
Here comes the rain! There's a reason why they call it a rainforest.
Sadly, the thunderstorm meant I couldn't really film very much, but once again, the Belizean tour guides were just fantastic.
Expertly done. Thank you. Here we go. It's 6 AM. I am now, oh my god. It's 6 AM. I am off to Belize City this morning to go and attend the Digital Marketing Summit of Belize. Should be pretty fun. Oh, and there goes my bus. They're meant to be coming every 20 minutes, so it's going to be my first bus experience in Belize. It's meant to be pretty easy and very cheap. I've spent about $4 getting all across the country. I've been told I can just wave down a bus, so we're going to see if this works or not. I'm now on the right side of the road.
And then this van pulled over, which turns out is also a bus. I then took the next bus from Belmopan to Belize City, which took about an hour and a half.
That's it.
infrastructure there?
Just arrived at the Biltmore Hotel, about to go into the Belize Digital Marketing Summit, the third ever Belize Digital Marketing Summit. See what happens.
The summit really focused on educating businesses in how they can really help grow the slowing tourism industry in Belize using digital marketing and social media. I was really impressed with the lineup as some big names made some really useful points. However, when I started asking questions, I found there was very little being done to really help smaller businesses, just like Nina's place, who are really struggling to keep up with the development of big resorts and the cruise liner industry. But nevertheless, it was really exciting to hear how much this summit had grown over the last 3 years and the plans for the future as well. I continued my discovery of Belize by visiting the National Zoo, where a group of us met the founding director and award-winning environmentalist Sharon Matola, who offers these close encounter tours with the animals to help raise funds for the zoo. We learned that the zoo acts more as a sanctuary than an exhibition and rescues animals that have been subjected to violence, disease, and those sold illegally as pets on the black market.
And there are less than 200 in Belize.
With Guatemala right next door, I took the opportunity to visit one of the biggest Mayan ruins in existence, Tikal.
So, we're in Tikal. This plaza would have been home to thousands of people, mainly the royalty and stuff, but this would have been where they had massive celebrations and rituals, sacrifices at the top of there. People drugged and then disembodied. Local Guatemalan beer. Cheers.
This ceiba is the national tree of Guatemala, which the Mayans believed was a connection or a direct link to the underworld. Oh, and in case you like Star Wars, this is where this was filmed.
As much as I love the jungle, I can't handle this anymore. I'm done, moving on, I'm going to the sea. Okay, bye.
Another stroke of luck, I arrived in Hopkins on Hopkins Day, a local celebration marking the arrival of the Garifuna in 1832.
That's what you're drinking.
Yeah, he's wearing a Scotland shirt.
As you can see, there was a great atmosphere, and I even managed to get up on stage.
All right, come, baby, come, baby, come. What up?
Yeah, Hopkins said to know Papa John there now. Me a big up the place where we come from. Quick up quick. Yeah.
Now for my favourite bit. It's time to head to Tobacco Key, a tiny island that was once used by pirates. So obviously I was going to be in my element. The Belize Barrier Reef is one of the largest in the world, and a lot of conservation work goes on here. Even my friend here helped out.
The magic trick, just don't tell anyone.
I stayed for 2 days, freediving and drinking rum. The perfect end to this round of adventures. And that's about it, folks. I just want to say a huge thank you to Nina, who was just the most fantastic host, chef and tour guide. I mean, I'm not making that up, you can look it up on TripAdvisor. Nina's place was a perfect base for exploring this amazing country. I absolutely 100% recommend exploring Belize. So don't believe everything you read online, just take courage and go and find your own adventure.